All right, everybody. Tuesday, August 5th, Power Hour. We are live. Let's see here. As you can see, earlier this morning, I took some. Right here, we're up $667 on that big move down right here. You can see where I took right here, where this yellow line is, and we rode it all the way down. Now we've come down, been consolidating, and I have put this trend line here. I had to run to the store. I just came back and it's broken the trend line. So it looks like we could be making another move down here. I'm going to take this and move it to the low of the day and see if we get another move here at Power Hour. Hold on a second. A couple things I gotta do here really quick. Okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Going to, all right. Okay, get that done. All right, back to the charts here. Sorry, I had to do a couple things. All right. We have come down and tapped this low a day here again. It's twice. So boom, boom, broken this trend line here. So we could come back up. We're right here at the 9. Or maybe to the 21 and the 50 up in this area and look for shorts for a move back down. You can see the RSI is already extended on the downside, so we could see a move back up on the hourly chart. Same deal. See where we came down, wick up, came down, wick up. So we could sit right in this range here, or we could like touch again, 3 touches and then back up. If we're gonna see a break, I'm gonna move this one up. Next level of support's gonna be right about there on the hourly chart. So 30 minutes, same story. If we did come down, this is kind of a bounce area here. You can see where it came up. This area broke, came back down, and then shot back up. This was yesterday morning. So this is kind of a bounce area here. Be careful with shorts, especially since I'm already up almost $700 on the day. 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart, same story. See this wick here? We could get a wick down retest back to low a day, but hard to say. That was right at the 9 EMA there. So missed that. That would have been a nice short there. Back up. Maybe we'll get another chance. Yeah. Better entry would be up here at the 9, not in between. And right in this area here. If it breaks the 9, maybe the 21, the 50, top of this trend line here, and then back down. So let's wait, see what we get. Yeah, see that move right there? Watching that candle up here at the 9. EMA. Yeah, didn't quite get to the area that I would like. If we break that 9, right here is a good entry here. Right there. If we happen to break that 9, right there at the touch of that 21, the top of this wick, could be another good entry. We'll have to see. See what she does. Looks like she wants to go up. Closer we get to that bottom of this trend line here, come up here and touch and come back down. It's respecting the 9. That would have been a good scalp. 159 down to, yeah, we'd have got 10 points there at least. 10 points is 10 points. Now the only problem is if we come up here to the 21, then we have the 9 below us. So we'll have to see how that acts up here. We got 45 seconds left on this candle. You have some bear flag action going on. Come down, come back up, retest, and then back down again. But I would think if we get up in here, we could see a nice breakdown for low a day. But that's a big if. We will play what's in front of us. The rest of the market today, Nvidia is down about a point. Microsoft is down 1.26%, Meta's down 1.4%, Apple's about even. Those are the ones that really drive the QQQ and the NQ futures. Got Palantir up after earnings. Bitcoin stocks are down. Coinbase, MicroStrategy, they're down as well. All right, getting another respect to that 9 there. Do we continue down now? Or do we go back up? Hard to say. She likes the 9. On the 1 minute, it looks like we're forming a cross. The 9's about to dip below the 21, but we'll see if that plays out. And it did not, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait, see if this goes back up. Just being patient here. Looks like, hard to say here. Again, I'd like to see a tap up here. Would be ideal to 21. That's what I'd like to see, but will we get it? That'll be up there around 23,170, 23,172, that area there. Not sure that we'll get it though. Being patient. I like this entry up here, so if we happen to get that touch, I like it. I don't know if it'll get up there. I've got an order set right there. The problem is that means we've broken the 9, and then we could get some continued momentum, and we might just shoot right through that. I got a short stop here for this thing. So I got an entry at 23,173, and then the stop be 23,175, and I want to move it a little bit, give it a little wiggle room here. There we go. So you guys can see that. Then we would take profit down here. But see if it gets up there. The problem is the 2-minute chart's looking very bullish. So, and I got a quick stop in place. We'll see what happens. 23,173. So it's gonna be lower that just a little bit. So now we're at 23,171.25, right about there. Let's see what happens. Because there's not much happening right now. Okay, here we go. We are moving up. See if we get that tap. See if we get that tap, and I'm going to be ready to get out quick. Right here. It's our entry. Right at that 21 EMA. We're going to get a quick tap up there. It's going to be close. We might not get there. We might not get there. So close. So close. Didn't get it. So close. Didn't get it. Didn't get filled. Nope. Man. Didn't quite get to the 21. Didn't quite get to the 21. Look at that. She didn't want to do it, and now she's coming back down. So I missed my fill by like a point. Unfortunately, that's part of trading. So we just entered there. Look at that. We're in. 750, baby. That was another $100 quick scalp right there. See that? That was from right at, I saw that coming on that break of the 9, so I took it right there, and we went from 660 to 750, about $90. Boom. Now we're coming back up. Good trade. Good trade. Wants to go back up to where I had it, but I don't know if I like that now. Let's see. I had my old, I was trying to get filled there at 23,170, but I saw that break of the 9, so I took a quick scalp down. Now we're coming back up. Now I don't know if I want to take that because we got some momentum. Look at that wick. We got 3 minutes till 3:30. Start to get some late day action here, so I am going to look at that. Look at that 5-minute candle. I do not like that hammer candle right there, but it hasn't finished yet. It's got a while to go, but right now it's forming a hammer candle that's very bullish. But we do have the 9 right there, so. I'm very tempted to take a short there. I just don't like that candle. Got a lot of buyers right there. That could push right through. So we're going to wait because we just had a $100 trade there. So now we're at 751 for the day. And I'm going to wait here. We've got 2 minutes left on this candle. It could push right up in there and then reject very easily. So. See that right there? It could push right there, and it could push through. Because look at that momentum there. Or it could reject back down very easily. We're down 0.56 for the day. You go with the trend. We got a nice bear flag breakdown back up. This could be our reversal point where we come down past low a day. Let's see what happens here. See? Kind of touch my entry. I'm gonna wait. See? That would have been my entry right there. So that would have been my entry. Boom. Touch it. 21. And then do we come back down? Or do we keep going? You got a minute left on this candle. 2 minutes looking kind of bullish. So I would say 23,174 would actually be even a better entry right there if it came up. Like I said, the 2 minutes looking bullish. We got 20 seconds left on this candle. And I typically don't go short on green candles, especially a hammer candle like that. Now, I'm probably going to be wrong. That's going to touch here and come back down. But I'm not going to take the chance. I'm up $750 today. Why risk some of my capital? So here we go. It would have touched and then we come back down. Look at that. See, that's what I was afraid of right there. That's what I'm afraid of right there. Nice rejection. The idea was right. It's hitting off that 50. 2 minutes hitting off that 50 up there, so it's a 5. But, yeah, I'm not messing with it. This does look like it's going to come back down. It could be the reversal point that we talked about. Look at that. Oh yeah. Don't like this hammer candle, but it does look like it's going to come back down. You do have the 9 to deal with right here. If we took a short right there. Man, tough. Tough. Perfect area for a reversal. You know what? I'm not going to mess with it. I'm up 750 for the day, but this is a good spot for your bear flag reversal. It really is. You're right at the 21. You're right at the 50. This whole area right here, or even higher up here where this trend line is. See, it just comes up. Anywhere up here. This might be a little early. Yeah, not gonna touch it, man. We've been getting these end of day moves like this back to the upside lately, and I'm just hesitant. So now we got to deal with the 9 there. So maybe get a break down there. We'll see. I'm getting FOMO. Believe me, I want to get in. I want to get in on a short here. I really do. But we're end of day. We got MOC coming up in 17 minutes. We've already tapped the bottom twice, and I'm up $750. So I'm not touching it right now. I gotta run and take care of something. I'm gonna put you on hold for a second here. Where do we go from here? Look at that. Up or down? Look at that wick. Got to deal with this wick here. No matter what happens, you gotta deal with this wick. Do we come down and touch the bottom of the wick and go back up? Do we come down and break it? Do we just go back up? Get these wick up. So, I don't know. Or are we gonna head for the low of the day? Ooh, there we get a nice break. What's happening here? FOMO, I'm late. I'm late to the party, guys, on that one. The entry would have been where I talked about up there, but now I'm late. Just took a little short there. Out again for a quick scalp. So we're at 765. Just little scalp actions. Like I said, you got to deal with that wick. Look at that wick. That's what you're dealing with right there, man. All right, this might continue down to low of day, or we could just consolidate in here. What are we doing? Yeah. All right, I am going to call it a day because I'm afraid if I hang around to MOC, I might get a little FOMO and blow my load right there, 765. So I'm going to walk away and with some profits today and see if I can continue the momentum tomorrow. All right.